Yo, and welcome to Easy Licks That Sound Advanced number 6. Like all the other videos in this series, I've tried to provide you with all of the resources you will need to make learning these licks as easy as possible. In the description box, there's a link to a PDF of the transcription, a Guitar Pro file with embedded audio if you have Guitar Pro 8, and timecode stamps to help you navigate to the relevant part of the video. So at the end, there's me playing all 4 licks back to back at 50% speed with some scrolling tab, and if you want to miss the tuition, you just click on that timecode stamp. I've also cut the tutorial into sections so that you can jump to your favourite lick without having to kind of scroll through and find the one that you want to learn. Don't forget that none of these licks is actually easy. Playing anything like this can't truly be easy, as playing fast is difficult to do. So make sure you do plenty of practice, try to be as accurate as possible whilst doing so, and the speed will come with time. Right, let's get to it. Lick number 1 has got a load of tapping in it, and if you're not sure about this technique, check out this video where I show you the basics. Right, so we're going to start by doing a tap on fret 12 G with the index finger of your picking hand. We're then going to pull off to open G. Then with our fretting hand, we're going to do a hammer on onto fret number 2 on the G. Now I'm going to use the second finger of my fretting hand for this entire lick, just because it feels natural to do so. You just need to experiment though and just find out which finger works for you. So the first 3 notes, and these are 8th note triplets, so there are 3 notes per beat. Then we're going to do the same thing but change fret number 2 for fret number 4, then 5, 7, 9, 11, back to 9, back to 7, back to 5, back to 4, back to 2. And then we're just going to repeat that twice like this. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2. Then we're simply going to repeat the first kind of 3 fretted notes. 2, 4, 5, back down to 4, back to 2, and then repeat. 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 4, 5, 4, and we're going to do that 3 times. Then we're going to go back to 2 and slide up to fret 12 on the G. So we're going to slide from fret 2 to 12 to finish it off. That means that we're kind of ending on the note that we started on, and it sounds nice and complete as a result. Right, now let me play it all the way through with some nice slow scrolling tab. Okay, lick number 2 has got a load of pull-offs in it. We're going to start by playing fret 3 on the high E, do a downstroke of the pick, and pull off to fret 3. Then we're going to do the same thing on the B string, but we're going to lead with an upstroke. So we're going to go down, up, and I'm using my 3rd finger to do this pull-off, and I suggest that you do this as well, because you're going to need your 2nd finger to play the second half of the lick. So play fret 3 with a down, pull off to open. Play fret 3 on the B with an up and then pull off to open. Repeat that 5 times using 16th notes. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a. Then we're going to do a similar thing on the G, but we're going to pull off from 2 to open, and I'm going to use an up of my pick. Same on the D, same on the A, same on the low E. So I used upstrokes for all of those fretted notes, which is kind of makes sense because your pick's travelling in the same direction that you're changing strings in, which is towards the ceiling. So I just play that last bit. Down, up, 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 up. Then we're going to play an E major chord, and we're going to do a down, and we're going to kind of play the bottom 3 strings. Then we're going to play the top 3 strings, sort of. Don't be worried if you don't play exactly these strings, though it still sound good. So you're going to go down and then up. That's going to last for 4 beats. The upstroke, rather, is going to last for 4 beats. So if I put it together, so far we've got this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to the 60 Seconds of Shred YouTube channel. And if you're feeling really generous, leave me a comment. It all helps with the algorithm. Then we're going to do the same pattern an octave higher. So we're going to pull off from 15 to open on the high E, then the same on the B. Same picking pattern and everything. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and. Then we're going to do the same thing that we did on fret 2, but on fret 14. So play fret 14 G with your second finger, pull off to open with an upstroke. Same on the D, same on the A, and then 15 low E with finger 3. So that goes 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. Now instead of ending on the E chord like we did the first time, we're going to do this little melody to finish. We're going to start with fret 7 on the A with finger 1, then 9 on the G with finger 3, 12 on the high E with your little finger, back to 9 on the G with your first finger, back to 12 on the high E with your little finger, and then a bend on the 15th fret B that goes up a full tone and lasts for roughly 3 beats. So that last bit goes 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2. Let me just put that together again with the bit before it. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2. Now I'll play the whole thing along with some nice slow scrolling tab. Now on to lick number 3, which is the hardest one of the lot, I think. You're going to start with a bend on fret 7G with fingers 2 and 3, and that's going to go up a full tone. Then we're going to play fret 5B and then high E with your first finger, like this. We're going to repeat this 3 times. Then we're going to do some pull-offs. Now, this is the really hard bit, so just take your time, practice this part in isolation. Before you try and put it together with those bends at the beginning. Now you can either use fingers 1, 2 and 3 or 1, 3 and 4. You need to experiment with whichever set feels most natural to you. I'm going to use fingers 1, 2 and 3 I think, although I sometimes play this with fingers 1, 3 and 4, it just depends how I feel. So I'm going to play fret 8 on the high E, I'm going to pull off to 7, pull off to 5. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the B, same thing on the G, go back to the B, then the G, so that goes. Then we're going to do that bend on 7G again, that's going to go up a full tone and then drop back to its original pitch. Then pull off to fret 5 on the G. Now I haven't put the pull off in the transcription because in Guitar Pro this looks a little bit messy, but you do your bend up, let it drop back down, do a pull off. Then you're going to play fret 7 on the D with your third finger and some vibrato. Now let me play along with some nice slow scrolling tab. on to our final lick, lick number 4. We're going to start with a pull off between frets 12 and 8, using your little finger to play fret 12, your first finger to play 8, and do a downstroke of your pick on fret 12. Then you're going to play fret 10 on the B with an up of your pick. And we're going to repeat this 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, these are 8th note triplets. Then we're going to do the same pattern, but on frets 10 and 7 on the high E, and 8 on the B. So you're going to use fingers 4 and 1 to pull off between 10 and 7, and use your second finger to play 8. So if I put that together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we've got a big stretch between frets 14 and 10. Again, use your little finger to play 14, your first finger to play 10. Then it's 12 on the B with your second finger. Same picking pattern as before. And you're going to play 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then finally you're going to move across so that you're on frets 15, 12 and on the high E and 13 on the B. Same fingers as before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're simply going to repeat everything, and after the repeat end with an A note on fret 10 on the B string with some vibrato. Now, it's probably easier, rather than me just play it all the way through like that, let me play along with some slow scrolling tab so you can see how it all fits together. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.